Good people, welcome to Let's Talk Trades with Jonte Hawkins. I am Jonte Hawkins, and this is episode number 3. So I have episode number 2 available. It is only available on Spotify and podcast form. It was a audio interview only, no video. So it is available on Spotify. Go and check it out under the same name. I will have the link in the description below. The episode was the electrical trade. I interviewed Electrify Atlanta, an electrician from Atlanta, Georgia, just to talk about some of the things that led them to make that decision to go into the electrical trades. It was a very interesting interview. So let's take a look at it and let me know what you think of it. So today we will talk about the welding trade. So I have some notes on welding and basically what welders do. Welders fuse materials and objects together by applying heat and or pressure. So the average salary of an certified welder is around $73,000, about $35 an hour once you become certified. So there are a bunch of different certifications that you can get that goes from the different types of welding. You have MIG, TIG, stick welding, and a bunch of different occupations and spin-offs that you can go into from for being a welder. So I'm only going to talk about a few, but there are a lot of opportunities available for welders. It's one of the most in demand trades out there. And again, there are so many different opportunities for you to take if you want to take this route. So again, I don't have much firsthand experience from welding, other than what I had. I had 2 classes in community college, and that was part of the industrial trades program back then. And that program is no longer available. Actually, it was taken away from the community college and changed to mechatronics, I believe. But either way, the welding program is still at the community college that I went to, and it's one of the more popular programs. So again, you don't need a 4-year degree for welding. You can go to a trade school, you can go to a community college, you can go to a vocational training like this particular young man did. So I did have the opportunity to interview Mr. Tyquez Cooper. He's 18 years old and now a professional welder. I follow the young man on social media because I actually taught him. He was one of my former students, and I saw that he had a position welding, and I messaged him to get some more information and ask him would he be able to tell his story. Now, I remember him being in my classes. He would always ask where we're going to the shop. He was always, interested in the trades, and to see that he went directly into the trades from high school after going to a training program and doing fairly well, with just being 18 is something that I told him personally that I was proud of his accomplishments. If no one else did, that's a big accomplishment to be 18 years old and starting a career. 5, 10 years down the line, he's going to be making a lot of money. And he did give me a few minutes, and we talked about it, and he had some more aspirations than where he is now. It's entry level position that he's doing now, and there's nowhere but up for him. So just diving back into the welding trades, my experience with welding was back when I was running my trucking company. So I had a mechanic that did most of my work. I did some, but I did have a heavy equipment mechanic, and a lot of his tasks were to keep my trucks running, and a lot of the stuff involved welding. So he actually made one of my 1 ton into a dump bed. So he was a very good welder, and he made a lot of money working on heavy equipment. It wasn't just dump trucks. He worked on skid steers and excavators and bucket trucks, and he did a little bit of everything. And welding was just one of his skills that he could have made a lot of money on if he just wanted to do welding in particular. So again, this young man decided to do welding after graduating from the construction academy, and he went to a trade school called Tulsa Welding School. So Tulsa Welding School, they have a few locations, but he chose to go to the Tulsa Welding School in Jacksonville, Florida. And this welding school, from what he was saying, it was a 7 month program. So we do have a program in Vance County at Vance Granville Community College, and I think that program is a year. And he went for 7 months, got his certifications, graduated from Tulsa Welding School, and applied for a position. And he's a professional welder for a company called Clayton Homes, and I think they're in Oxford, North Carolina. So what he does is he welds the frames together for the mobile homes as they're being built, and that's 100% contact hours, 100% hours towards his certifications if he wants, and pretty good money. So we're going to dive into this interview. It's fairly quick. He gives some insight on what he does and how he got to that position he's in. So I will put the information to the Tulsa Welding School in the description as well, and some more information from NCCER and Build Your Future on welding trades. And I'm almost 100% sure that I'll have some more people that are being interviewed by me that are in the welding trades. Just like I said, there are a lot of different occupations that are available to welders once you have your certifications. You have pipe fitters, you have pipe welders, you have these heavy equipment mechanics, like I said, and you have underwater welders. It's just a vast array of different trades that open up once you get those certifications, and those certifications lead to other certifications. So it's just a vast field, and it's a lot of opportunities out there. So again, I will have everything posted in the show notes as well as my website. So let's dive into this interview. How you doing, sir?
Doing good. How you?
I'm doing all right. So, you give me a little bit of your background and where you're from, your age, things like that.
My name is Taquez Cooper. 18 years old from Warren County. Graduated Warren County High School last year. Graduated there, left, and went to Tulsa Welding School for 7 months. Just got back around about a month ago. Now I'm a professional welder at Clay Homes in Oxford, starting my welding career.
Absolutely, absolutely. That is awesome. Like straight out of high school,
Yes, sir.
7 months of welding school, and you have basically have a career.
Yes.
Perfect. So, how were you introduced to the trades?
I was introduced to trades in high school, but I wasn't introduced to welding. I knew about trades though, because in high school I took the masonry and the carpentry trade class, and then I got a grandfather who drive trucks, so that's another trade that I was, you feel me, familiar with. But welding, I found out about the welding trades though. I had a few uncles that go down there to Tulsa, and they was telling me about it. Yeah, and I said, why not take a shot at it? Do something instead of sitting around Warren County after high school.
Absolutely. So, do you like it?
Yeah, I like it. Basically, like, man, you making money to play with fire, man. That's basically all it is.
So you actually weld the frames together.
Yeah, yeah.
How,
Build a mobile frame home.
it's a straight 40-hour week, or is a lot of overtime?
Yeah, straight 40-hour week, no overtime.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's how do you think that we can get more youth exposed to the trades?
I think it shouldn't school shouldn't be just focused based on high school based, like it shouldn't be trying to get you to go to college. Just college. It should be like trade school or college. Cause you feel me? They both school, you both learning something, make a career. That's how I think more you could get exposed to if they get into the school system.
Yeah, that's one thing I did like about Warren County High. It's that construction academy was
Yeah.
very unique. It wasn't offered at no other school, in the area. And even with, you had options of the early tech high school and
Yeah.
the early college, and that construction academy was very unique. And
Yeah.
that was one of the reasons I loved working there, was that academy.
Yeah, that was really one of the main reasons I went to the high school because of that academy. For real, yeah.
So what are your plans?
My plans right now is just work weld at Clay Homes for a few years, get some experience under my belt, and maybe one day near future try to go out for a traveling welding job. Yeah, traveling welder.
Perfect, perfect. And where was the Tulsa Welding School?
Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville, Florida.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to post the link in this interview if anybody else is interested in it.
Okay.
I still get texts and calls and messages on social media, asking about that welding school.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that was one of the biggest reasons for me to start this podcast, was to make sure we get that information out. Because
yeah,
there's a lot of viable options out there, especially in welding.
yeah.
It's crazy the demand that it is out there for them right now.
Then the thing about that school down there, they teach you the main three types of welding in 7 months: MIG, TIG, and stick.
Okay, which one are you doing now?
Right now, I'm MIG welding.
MIG welding. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool. So one of the last questions is, how do we change that stigma? Because you saw it firsthand that it was, the trades were kind of, secondary to our early college and our new tech. And I'm firsthand experience of being in the trades can make you a lot of money, and
Yes,
you well on your way to do it. You remember some of those stories when I would bring in deposit checks and talk about some of the stuff that I was doing back in the day, and I didn't have a degree, right?
yeah.
So how do we change that stigma to where the skilled trades are beneath a 4-year degree?
I think you should it should be, like I said, more into the school systems. But then I think like it shouldn't be just thrown on students that they should just go to college. Because like you said, you can make a lot of money getting into trades. Mm-hmm. And then it don't take long for you to, you feel me? Like it don't take long as a 4-year university. Go for, like I said, I went 7 months. Then I know they got the advanced grammar, they got the year welding course. So mm-hmm. It don't take long to, you feel me, get certified. And then, yeah, it should be more into the schools. And students should know, like, it's not all about college. Trades is also where it's at, too.
Yeah, I agree 100%. So what do you want to tell the youth out there who may be interested in,
you know, if you want to go for it, if you want to go for it, do it. Don't second guess yourself. Just go ahead and do it. And in the long run, it definitely will pay off. It definitely will pay off in the long run. Even if you don't want to be a welder after you finish the school, you still always got that certification under your belt, and nobody can never take it from you.
That's 100% true. 100% true.
Yeah, so I said, if you got it on your mind, go on and do it. It's worth it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Do you want to give out your socials so everybody can follow you? I see you.
Taquez Cooper on Facebook. Follow me on Facebook. That's really what I be on.
Yeah, I follow you on Facebook. Saw the pictures in your welding gear, all that stuff. Man. I just wanted to tell you I'm proud of you. You know, to see how you doing and all the things that you were in high school going through the building the storage buildings and all of that stuff. Yeah. See you in the trades. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Yeah, I appreciate you for doing this little interview, and you know, let everyone know this is something I'm trying to do just to spread awareness.
Yeah.
You know, and
you definitely need to get out there.
Mm-hmm. I agree 100%. Yeah, again, I appreciate it. And anytime you have any questions, you can always feel free to reach out to me, but keep doing your thing, brother. That's all I can say. All right.
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
All right.
All right, good people. There you have it. That was Mr. Taquez Cooper. Again, he is a professional welder, and he had a lot of good information pertaining to the welding trade. And again, he went to Tulsa Welding School in Jacksonville, Florida. Again, the information is in the description. Also, I'll make the information available on the website, www.letstalktrades.com. If you have anyone interested in the welding program there at Tulsa Welding School. So, again, my purpose is to spread awareness and to make sure that we get this information out. I want to change the narrative of the skilled trades, let everyone know this is a viable option and a lucrative career. So if you have any questions, again, always feel free to shoot me an email at jonte@letstalktrades.com. Leave a comment in the comment section. If you have any questions or any topics you want me to discuss, always feel free to reach out. So I know it's been a little gap. If you didn't know, I am a safety and compliance manager for a home renovation company, and my job requires a lot of travel. And I'm going to try to get as much content as I can out, hopefully once a week with these scheduling some interviews and some pertinent information. But again, I think it's necessary, and I think it's time to help change the narrative as much as I can. Again, www.letstalktrades.com. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and let everyone know. And again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for following. Thank you for the likes and the comments. And let's talk about it.